So what do you know that you don't know? It's an interesting tongue twister, isn't it? Well, I know what I know. We're trying to set up the Be More Social charity. What we know we don't know is why lawyers want to be lawyers. Because I'm going to see one in about 1 hour and 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Suey time. Suey time. And we're going to go and speak to him about why it's going to take another 2 months to get a .org website. Have you seen them? It's like www.something.org.au or .org. That's it. So that means it's a charity. So it's taken me 3 months to get to sit down. Kikius Maximus. G'day, how are you? Don't know who that is. X, Twitter, yeah. Okay, so it's taken us about 3 months to get a sit down with a lawyer because apparently they're so busy. Yeah, that doesn't make sense to me either. I don't know why they take so long to sit down and with a paying client. But anyway, this guy's a friend of a friend. Well, sort of. I got a referral from a friend of mine who's starting a business. So we're going to hopefully do something together, maybe the charity and the business together. They're in wine. But yeah, only the adults can drink the wine, can't they? But geez, anyone can wine if they want to. Yeah. But anyway, he was telling me yesterday on the phone that it's going to take us another 2 months to get the .org. And what are we trying to do? Yeah, we're trying to buy a house so we can home the homeless. You know, the guys on the beach and on the street, and you know, they might look cold or they've got big beards, or you know, they call them like cat ladies or witches. You know, it doesn't matter which era you're from. They all sort of existed through time. People looking for a home. Yeah, but I've got solutions now. We've got sponsors and donors willing to get started, but we don't have a .org. So is that the lawyer's responsibility, or is it the council or the government? I don't know. I don't know though. So is that my subconscious, or am I totally aware of what's going on? Well, I think I do. And I think I know what's happening. The homeless don't have a home. I speak to them every day. Same guys. Robbo, Jono, Marco. I don't know that lady's name, or that other lady. The one I saw yesterday with the dog. Yeah, she was worried that Pip was too friendly and her dogs weren't friendly. Yeah, they sort of say dogs are like their owners. I know. That's pretty cool if you ask me. And then who else? Oh, there was that young guy that, almost did a really nasty thing to himself. We can't say that word on these sort of apps anymore because it's an S word. Not shit. You can say shit, that's okay apparently, but another S word that ends in E. And it's sort of like when you're born, but the opposite. Yeah, but not naturally. You do it unnaturally. Yeah. So, yeah, that's a bit disappointing because I almost did too. But no one believes me either. It's funny. It's funny when you're young, people don't believe you. Happy birthday, Jackie Blundell and 4 other friend. Yeah, okay, on your Jack. Get on your Jack, back. Get on your back, Jack. I got a sister-in-law named Jack or Jacqueline. I bet you've got a friend named Jack. Is it a boy or a girl? Or have you got plenty of Jacks? Jack of all trades. Maybe. That's pretty cool. So that's exciting. We're going to see a lawyer, and hopefully he does property and wills and trusts and charities, because I've written all the documents, well, with a little bit of help from some friends, but none of us have law degrees. So we have to pay lots of money to a lawyer to get them to sign a piece of paper. So a very expensive signature. You know how you get like someone famous and you get their autograph? The really nice ones, they just give it to you. But the really expensive ones, yeah, they make you pay. But I've been to plenty of charity events and a lot of some big names. They donate a lot of stuff with their autograph on them. But yeah, people pay a lot of dollars for those. Yeah, but you know, if you know these people and ask them nicely, they'll give you a signature. Pip will, won't you, bub? Hey, she's down here. Oh, you can see, you can't see her face though. She's sleeping. She's a bit shy on camera. Yeah, that's cool though. We've just been out for a 2-hour walk. Yeah, seeing Robbo and Jono and Marco and a couple of the cat ladies and a couple of the dog ladies too. They're all homeless. Yeah, but they love it. They call it temporarily homeless because they've either lost their family or lost their job, and they ask for help, but people try and give them money. They don't want money. They want a family. They want a bed. They want a hot shower. Yeah, the council give them showers, but they're cold, and they've got to go naked in the middle of the street or in the middle of a park in the middle of freezing winter. Yeah, not good. But we've got solutions for that, but we need a .org. And that org. People will think I'm mad. Well, I am a little bit, but I'm mad, angry. No, not angry, frustrated. No. See, this is where we reflect on yesterday, where we use positive language. I'm passionate. I want to solve this, and I have real life solutions. How do I know? Because I did them, and I provided them for people that I know that are homeless, and I helped them find homes, whether it was for a few nights or long term. But people don't believe me. Well, ask them yourself. They're at home. Or not, because they're temporarily homeless and they just move along to another place. Because when you're homeless, you don't pay a mortgage, you don't pay rent, you don't buy petrol, you don't have to pay for food, you don't have to pay for clothes. You can work when you want to, because there's these, they call them agents. I don't think they're agents. I think they're like charity companies, and they come around and go, hey, do you want a day's work? I know, because I did it in Fort Lauderdale. We stayed in what they called a youth hostel back then. It cost about $5 a night American. And we'd go and stand out on the corner at 6 a.m. and 5 a.m. You put your name on the list. It was an honour system. So whoever's at the top, when they drive up to go clean big boats and big ships, they pay you like $100 US. And back then, our dollar was about 50 cents on the dollar. So that was like $200 a day. And for someone my age, that was awesome. And we wouldn't work every day. We just work when we had to pay for the hostel or a couple of beers, or we'd travel somewhere. That was when I went to the West Indies to watch Australia play cricket. Yeah, against the West Indies. We smashed them. I think it was 2004. You can check the records. You can even check the crowd. You'll see me in a similar coloured shirt called Trini Posse, because we were in Trinidad and Tobago, and I became part of the Trini Posse. I could have sat with the Fanatics. That's who I went on tour with. That was fun too. There was 103 people. One of them was a woman. Oh, two. She was married, but they stayed in Barbados, and then we went to Trinidad. And yeah, I ended up staying with the Trini bloke that Sean, his name was. My middle name's Sean. Isn't that funny? But anyway, I've got to go. So we're going to sharpen focus tomorrow as we cultivate more awareness today. Simply say, g'day.